Hello dear students, welcome back to our video lesson once again with me, your tutor Abeni Tengoi. Despite the pandemic, I'm hopeful you all have been giving your best effort in whatever you are doing, and this is so encouraging. Today, we will be doing another chapter from Class 12 Prose section of Followers and Friends written by Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon, 1st Viscount. That means Viscount is a British noble ranking, okay? St. Albans, also known as Lord Verulam, was an English professor and a statesman. Statesman means, a skilled, experienced political leader or figure, all right? And he served as Attorney General and also as the Lord Chancellor of England. His works are credited with developing the scientific revolution and is often called the father of modern science. This essay of Followers and Friends purports to guide people to be mindful, okay, to be very cautious, that is, when associating with people. The essay discusses in detail about the kinds of followers or friends to watch out for. In our lives, we come across various types of people. Bacon opens the essay by talking about one of those people or followers who are costly. All right, now who are these costly followers? Costly followers act as consumers. That means they consume our everything. It can be time, money, energy, all right? And so he tells us that, the more such type of followers, the lesser our resources would be, okay? Now, these followers are not only calculated to be costly, but they are also the troublemakers, all right? And will harass anyone for their benefit. And now slowly and gradually, these people develop an unnecessary likings towards us. While their aim to get closer to us is quite, narrow and selfish, they only want to extract their benefit out of us, all right? And that is why Bacon called such followers as costly followers and advised us to stay away from such kind of followers or friends, all right? Bacon argues that ordinary followers should not be like the one described earlier, okay? However, they should only expect approval, support, recommendation, and protection from the wrongs or protection from the wrong deeds, all right? Now, there is also again another type of follower known as factious followers. These followers don't follow you because they like you, but they follow you because they hate others more than you. So this does not mean that they love you also, okay? They also hate you at the same time, but they hate others more than you. Throughout the history, such people prove to be great, waste of money, time, and energy, and they completely mismanage the critical situation and drain all the resources and are a serious, threat to our reputation. They may associate to seek vengeance against another with whom they wish to settle a personal score, all right? And then this is often the cause of enmity between two great personalities or between two great personages, all right? Now we have the next follower, that is the glorious followers, all right? Glorious followers make themselves as trumpets of the praise of those they follow, okay? And they are full of inconvenience, all right? For the taint business, all right? The taint business through want of secrecy. they are not the secret keepers, okay? We cannot trust them all the time, all right? But they work as spies. You know spies, right? One who, gets secret information from one place to another and then, share the stories, which they are not supposed to also, okay? Or maybe they are hired as well, okay? There might be a reason. We never know about that. It can be business, it can be personal as well, all right? So they work as spies, that also for their own benefit. And they'll report all the stories, okay, every minute to the enemies, okay, to get favor in return. Now, Bacon called them espials or spies, okay, and that means, spies, and these are the most dangerous followers of all, okay, they are the most dangerous followers or friends that you can ever have. However, such followers are active and efficient and are popular among the people. So this kind of people, these dangerous kind of people are very popular among us. We find this kind of followers in our society, right? Okay, now Bacon also mentions that the best kind of followers, okay, there is one best kind of follower that, we wouldn't regret following, all right, and that is men, okay, who are officious. Now, who are these officious people, or who are these officious followers? They include soldiers, okay, who fight for their leaders or who fight for their country and are loyal and virtuous to them. They will never betray, all right? They will never betray anyone. Once they are loyal to somebody, they will give their 100% in their business, okay? Their loyalty cannot be compared to anything, okay? So these kind of followers are, we can follow these kind of followers, all right? And then they are the most trusted people who devote themselves to a particular man or to a country and work to increase his or her reputation. Actually, such people, unlike the other followers, are less popular among people who, we can say that, those who keep on arguing, hating others, and then spreading rumors. These kind of people are more popular than the loyal ones. All right, so the loyal ones have, people hardly recognize them. Okay? Now Bacon, furthermore, all right, he argues that there is another kind of follower, all right, whose sole purpose is to make people realize of the virtue and focus, okay, and focus on the possibilities that will advance the good in all people and not specifically in one class, all right? So it is better for the leader to make followers who are more virtuous, kind, and loyal to them than the ones who are professional, capable people who follow him for their own sake only, okay? Bacon further states that in government, all right, one needs a highly professional man than that of virtuous one, all right? So it is often preferred to appoint a person for the support and guidance who is professional, all right? Who is professional and is ranked equally, or they are of the equal rank, okay? However, by attributing them such honor makes them arrogant and the rest dissatisfied. Okay, so Bacon suggests that, appointing a person who is lower in rank, okay, who is lower in their position, as in business, it will make him or it will make them thankful and the rest officious. That means the rest will be struggling for position, all right, as it is a matter of favor. Bacon exhorts people to beware of being too approving of someone at the first meeting, okay? Because such an impression or such first meeting will perhaps be short-lived. It will be in the long run, it will not be that effective. Okay? So he advised that one should not trust anybody at first, to hand over all the confidential right after appointing him, because they cannot digest too much respect and honor at one time. It's like giving them the extraordinary, freedom to decide everything by themselves. These are like the people who at first don't have any courage to speak against anyone. But after getting the authority, they try, to wound one's reputation. They try to harm or hurt others, especially their reputation, And their reputation, especially of the one who is very great to them, okay? Begin also suggests that one should not surround too many people around them, because it will only make them distracted. So the more the men, the more will be the opinions. You get me? Okay, now rather it is better for a man to have a few friends, quality ones, few friends, and to consult them. But he again warns that there is little friendship in this world. Someone we think of a friend is not always, a friend. There is less friendship among the people of equal rank. That means if you are of the same position or if you're of the same status, means there is little friendship among you. I mean, that is what Begin is trying to tell us, okay? That is according to his opinion, all right? So Begin now ends the essay by saying that the fortunes of the superior and inferior, are interweaved or interwoven to each other. Hence, very often, they rise and fall together. Okay? So, dear students, with this we come to the end of the essay. Now, let's discuss the critical appreciation of the essay. Brevity. Brevity meaning, concise and exact use of words in writing or speech. Okay? So, brevity, directness, width, and to the point arguments, okay, are the qualities that Begin's essay contain. Alright. Now, the subject matter he discusses in his writing style are all based, on the real life, right, where we can relate ourselves. And the reader finds an epigrammatic wisdom in it. So, epigrammatic wisdom means, a pithy saying, or remark, expressing an idea in a clever and amusing way, okay? So, this essay of Followers and Friends is one of the best examples of Begin's wisdom. He not only argues about the various kind of followers that, an eminent man can have, but also suggests and guides the reader about how to deal with them all. Alright? Now, to him, it is not the moral goodness of a man that leads him to success, okay, in business and government, but it is the practical behavior that leads him to success, okay? On the road to success, a man meets various kinds of people, okay, various kinds of followers and friends. And then among those people, some show great likeness and call themselves the followers. They claim that, in each and every moment of our life, they will support and will, never find ourselves alone. They assure us that they will always be by our side. But what happens? However, here, this is not the case. They attach, themselves to us. Okay, they attach themselves to us for their own sake and benefit only. That means they have a reason why they are, becoming so close to us. Okay, they will not just become close to us just like that. They have a reason for that. All right. Now, so in my explanation earlier, I have mentioned the various kind of followers. All right, that includes costly and factious followers. Okay, we also have the spies or espials who reveal, the confidential talks and wound the reputation. On your front, they will, deliberately praise you. But on your back, when you're not around, or, when you're not in front of them, they will, stab you. Okay? They will reveal your secrets as if it is their business life, to others. So despite the bad people in our life, okay, we also have the kind and benevolent one, okay, the benevolent people in our journey on the road to success. Now, the best part of the essay is the, is the end part, okay, in which the writer depicts the nowadays reality, all right, the reality of friendship. Begin says, as we cannot trust, the part-time followers much, we should keep ourselves at a distance, all right, distance from them, and then try not to make a lot of friends, okay. So he tells us to rather make few friends, all right, and those few friends are, the sincere ones, and take advice and guidance from them, all right. So Begin in his essay demonstrates the hallmark of our society and warns the readers to be very careful about choosing people that are going to be around us. We always expect evil from the enmity, right? But are stabbed at our back by our dear ones. Now, I would like to discuss some textual questions with you all. What is the central theme of Begin's essay? So here, the central theme of Begin's essay is the need, okay, the need to exercise a cautious judgment, especially when you are choosing or selecting your friends and followers. All right? The next one, why does Begin warn against glorious followers? So Begin warns against glorious followers because they tend business, that means they contaminate or pollute business through want of secrecy and export honor from a man and make him envy in return. Why is the policy of equality good in the government? Okay, so here the policy of equality is good in the government because to countenance, some extraordinarily, that means to support or approve. Extraordinarily is to make them insolent. That means it makes them feel disrespectful, all right? Because they may claim a due. Next one, what are the different types of followers Begin warns against? So I've already mentioned that earlier. The followers that Begin warns against are the costly followers, the glorious followers, factious followers, and dangerous followers. And here, Begin defines costly followers as the one with a liberal disposition and extract monetary favor from others in so many ways. We must learn to conserve our resources by shunning such self-seeking friends. And factious followers are those, who are worse to be liked, okay? Who follow not upon affection, with whom they range themselves, but upon discontentment, deceive against some other. Okay, I've already explained everything now. Now with this, we come to the end of our essay. Thank you so much. I hope you have learned something today again. Until then, stay safe.